Mega, what happened last time?
Nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely nothing happened.
Oh, okay. Someone tell me what happened what last.
We talked um
Yeah.
de- things devil. We got things we done. Yes, and oh yeah, sacrifices.
Sacrifice. Da, da, da. Take their
O-
life. Da, da,
Aura
da.
Aura has volunteered for tribute.
Oh, how lovely. How kind of her.
How good for her. Yes,
Okay.
I'm just gonna have fun with that.
Off of last time, we majorly focused on weighing the thought and working on the idea on how to head forward with such little time remaining in order to try to do anything to this foe in order to stop him before he gets this whatever he's trying to get, this shard of the moon as it's called. We've decided that in order to take the advice that was given to us by that devil of being drinking the poison, that meant going to the man himself to find a solution. Of which it was decided and volunteered themselves, Aura has chosen that they would contact Thrandric. They would be the sacrifice. And if anything went wrong or awry with them, they would be killed. And as we drift into somber, slowly sleep, Aura awakens in a familiar encampment with a friendly face, if you be so honest to call it that, with a lovely notation asking, "Oh, I knew it'd take you a little bit, but I didn't suspect you'd be here so soon. I'm glad you thought to some reasoning." As here we are. The very man we've been so exclusively trying to work against for this past little bit, who's been such a thorn in us, a real issue. Thorandric. One campfire away. Or,
Well, I thought I should at least hear you out, or it's gonna sit down right here.
well, that's mighty kind of you. What made you decide such a thing? You were very adverse to the idea before.
Well, that's true, but I realize things.
Of course you have. Told you you'd start to see the way I do. What about your other so lively compatriots? They know you're doing this?
What my companions know is no real issue to you, should it?
Well, if I have more people on my side, that'd be much more advantageous for my plans. So, I bet you have questions.
Indeed, I do.
What do you want? What do you want to know, my prodigy? As he offers a hand out towards you.
I'll take his hand.
This cold shiver moves up your arm, and it just kind of you feel it in your chest. So, what do you want to know? as he sits you
Well,
down. And he starts prodding at the fire with a stick.
hmm. Actually, I have a I have a new question of something more recent.
I'm listening.
What does it mean when you're starting to see the eyes through a mirror, even though somebody may have concealant on?
Oh, you're talking about truth vision.
Truth vision.
Aye. You see, us with the curse, we can kinda see one another. We know. But it takes a little certain level of us being us. Some of us need little bits of helpers, a little upsy-doozy. Some of us, like me, can just see it. I don't even need to know. I can just see it. Like I could see you. I could see that burly fellow. And I could see your brother. I could see it. We, with the blessing of the forest, have a sort of, gifts. You know what we do. You probably have already hopefully experienced it yourself. Be it with your compadres or by yourself. We get blessings. Wonderful little tokens and boons that allow us to do mystifying things. Fun included.
Me, myself, no, but I think I've noticed that with my brother.
Hmm. Well, maybe in time it'll come to you. Maybe it's already there, but you haven't had a reason to like it yet. Just sitting there right with you, ready for use. Something to trigger it is all it needs. But, off that fact, that's probably why you've been so progressive with your other parts. You haven't been able to use your true gift, so you're getting kind of the generalized ones first. You see, all of us get our own little knick-knack that we all do based on ourselves. But we all get these other little bits. Being able to sense one another. Being able to conceal ourselves better. Like the way I can. I don't have to rely on no chemical or medicinal formulas. I can just choose when it's on and choose when it's off. But it's such a pretty little thing, I feel so ashamed hiding it. But people can't raise but hold their pitchforks and torches if I don't. You know how it is. Seeming that you've lived all your life as a demented half-breed to your own culture that wants you dead on a pike. Just imagine how it could be if you could train that around. Get people to actually love you for what you are, what you deserve to be, and you'll have no issue. Sounds wonderful. Wouldn't it be amazing if people could see it that way? That's what I want. To change the way that we see. Because I am the greater being. I'm progressed further. This mere blessing of the forest is alone proving it. I'm greater than everyone else. And I can make everyone else great. Well, if they choose to accept it. I'm so glad that you did. Just proves I truly knew I could believe in you. And he smiles.
Yeah, it took some thought, but yeah.
Takes time. It's a very scary thing. But you can learn to
It,
love it.
I guess one can. So, about that concealing thing,
Mhm.
how does one learn to do that?
Oh, you need only progress. Let it seep further. Strengthen it. Grow on a little. I could teach you how to grow.
Hmm,
Would you like that?
I think I would.
This curse of ours, this disease that they call it, this blessing, as it truly is, bases itself off of one misdefined truth: growth and terror. The only things that let it grow is the very things that make the forest. Its own terror and its own violence for life. You see, true violence breeds true terror. But these terrors breed growth. Fear in ourselves and the fear we install around others. That's what grows us. You see, there was a time where I was so scared about what this would do to me. How horrid it was. Then I opened my eyes to the beauty. And once I let that terror seep away, I just unlocked myself. You see, the truth is, you're scared about the gift that you have, and that's what's holding you back. You can't be the one afraid of it. Everyone else has to be the one afraid of it. It's your gift, so you shouldn't be scared about it. You get it?
I think I do.
Some people need to find different reasons, different ways. Shove off those little nasty bits that hold us behind. All of these little attachments that we have, all these empathies, all these fears, all this stuff. It holds us, keeps us, when really all we need is growth. That's all this blessing wants. Us to look for growth. So if whatever you do is in the need of growth and you lock those two things away, power will come. And boy, will it come. Sometimes you need to do little acts for it. Sometimes it's a bit of a messy thing. Unleashing a few persons or two from this mortal coil, maybe leaving behind a little bit of a trail. But with the sacrifices, it brings something wonderful. With the sacrifices get bigger and bigger and more, but you have to be willing to make them. You have to. Because if you don't, you won't go nowhere. So what are you willing to give up there, dearie? You willing to kill someone, even if they're innocent? Or if they're not, it doesn't really matter. Are you willing to kill someone?
That is a very hard question to answer.
That's the issue. It shouldn't be. That's what's keeping you from growth. It should be an easy question. No. It's actually invigorating. When we let go of our stuff and we, with this blessing, grow a bit further, it's called the blood mist for a reason. Feeling that vigor of another soul, it just... Oh, it enlightens me. Blood brings life, and life brings power, and power brings growth. We need to take the life from others, and in order to grow our internal forest. That's all it is, after all. All the mist is, it's one big, beautiful forest. And we let it grow, and we let it grow in ourselves. It is our strength, and we are its. In a sense, I got to say. So the day that decision becomes easy for you is the day you know you're truly growing. We have power. We can bend whatever we want, however we want, whenever we want, because we are superior. Do you get that? We are above And he raises his hand as he watches the ground splits, everything fogs out as you find yourselves stood upon the head of a deer, standing amongst stars. We are something beyond anything previously was. We are the new and wonderful. We are going to bring this world into its truest and newest state. You get that? We are progression. But progression comes at a cost.
Right.
It's a lovely cost to pay sometimes. And a fun one the more you do it. Don't worry, it gets easier over time. All you need to do is open your eyes to it. So if you want to progress, you want to hide your eyes, you want to see them more than the way you do, be willing to take a life. Because you're going to have to. Their blood will power you. Their lack of life will power you. Grow. Pleasure talking. And Aura, you wake up. It is dark. You are laying where you fell asleep, and you look up over at a reflective surface, and you were just covered in a red mist, and your eyes are so brightly red.
I'm gonna look at Flick and Fury through the mirror.
You can see the mist around them. And in fact, you turn your head and look at them, and you see the mist around them. You blink, you kind of squint and rub your eyes a little, and it fades slowly, but for just a little bit. You could see it. You could see it, and you could see this trail that ties it back to the forest. You could see it. Okay. It's quiet. Late, middle of the night. Quiet. You actually hear as soft rain starts to hit the outside of the window.
What have you gotten yourself into, Aura? She's just
Aura,
gonna
your
sit.
claws feel a little bit sharper.
Aura's gonna look at her claws.
Let me double check to make sure. It's the claws, right? Help me out here. It's the claws, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Her thing? It's
Yeah.
the claws.
Okay. You will see your hands engulfed with mist, forming claws. And as you're looking at them, they disappear back in. It's kind of like a fight or flight instinct that your body knew you were in some sort of danger. And they came out. Okay. Or you will not be able to go back to sleep. What do you want to do for the rest of this night?
Hmm. Aura's just gonna sit there thinking. Like, she knows that she has to, thinking of what Friandric says, take a life to empower herself.
Or at least be willing to. Or ready to. But yes, that's the consentment. You need to take a life.
And to no longer, and to stop being afraid of the mist. Thinking about it. Thinking of what she knows about her own condition. Thinking about what Rena said. This is the mist is the only reason that she's even alive. But at a cost. Probably not right now. Probably not right away. But she's gonna think on Frandrik's words. Maybe she will slowly accept the mist, but mostly because it's probably the only gift and the final gift given to her by her mother.
How does that make you feel? Mark? Knowing that this curse, this disease, could, in its own be enough, be a gift from your mother. How do you feel?
She doesn't know how to feel about it.
Well,
She thinks it sucks, but grateful that she at least has a chance at life. Regardless of the situation. And she's gonna continue thinking about that for the rest of the night. While looking at her claws.
okay. As the night goes on, the rain doesn't stop. In fact, it's almost like its intensity is crying over sorrows that have yet to happen. As slowly some semblance of light through the clouded sky peeks over the horizon as people start waking up.
We go again.
Okay. Good morning, world.
Ugh. Morning, gang.
Where did we spend the night again?
You spent the night at Knowles.
We spent the night in
Okay,
Noel's
that's what I
house.
Hmm.
thought. Yeah, Fear's probably up before everyone else, I'd say.
Except for Aura.
Or Aura's up.
Yeah.
Aura's up before you.
Fear, you'll find that Aura is, by the time you wake up, already awake, and they're looking at their hands, and they're just contemplating.
Uh, I don't see anything weird about them.
Other than the fact they look extremely fucking distressed.
Bad sleep, Aura?
What? Oh. Um. I guess you could say that. Met with Randrick in my dream.
How did that go?
Eh. I learned about my little seeing your blood mist through the whole mirror thing. Learn about his little concealment thing. Haven't actually I should have asked if I had learned that I should I be worried about anything. That slipped past my head.
Well,
He told me how we can possibly grow these powers. For, by accepting it and be willing to take a life.
you're saying that as if I haven't done so already.
Taking a life and being willing to take a life is two completely different things, honestly. Taking someone's life could just be a last resort. Meanwhile, I don't know.
Well,
I
are
just
you
spent the
hurt
rest of the
at
night
all?
thinking.
Are you hurt at all?
No, I've
Then it was successful.
just been thinking.
Well, I I will let you think. Is there multiple rooms in Null's house, or is it was like everything connected?
Very, very, very cramped space. It's a space designed for only one person to live in because only one person lives in it.
We are just
It's only happenstance that people keep fucking barging in.
Great.
Uh, I, I, I guess Fear's gonna step out of the house then, and just take a walk around town, around Ralph.
Go into the bathroom.
There we go. That's nice.
After putting
There.
in his eye drops, of course.
Of course. Aura?
yes.
I want to say that even after the eye drops are in, there is still that faintness around Fear. It's still drifting away, but even with the eye drops in, you can even through the majorly through the reflection, you can still see it.
Fear, before you go, um, I learned a little. The seeing the mirror thing apparently it will help. It's used to identify who else has the curse. So yeah,
That could be useful in the future, though. There,
probably.
we only know of 4 of us.
That's true.
I'm just gonna go out for a walk.
Okay. It is currently running outside. The rain misting off of you. So
I
wet,
like
but
it
so
better when
dry.
there's sun.
Okay.
Gives me a bad feeling about things. Hmm. Well, guys, what do we want to do?
Hild just starts yawning and says, "Oh man, I slept like the dead. I slept like I wasn't even here. What'd I miss?"
Uh, you, what do you remember?
We were on our way to expose
Surrender?
what Redrick as, as a fraud, as a politician, and expose his red eyes.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
Okay, fair enough.
Can't believe
I
you
figured it
missed it.
wouldn't.
We went to Jester in a box yesterday. I got jambalaya.
Jester in a box. You dick.
So, actually, where is? Are we missing someone?
Pierre went out for a walk.
We're missing our president.
Does anyone know where Fiorent?
He went out for a walk. I just said.
Oh,
Jeez, spicy.
Oh, Aura. Hi. I'm glad to see you again.
I'll. Or it's just focus on looking at her hands.
Is something the matter?
No, no. Just thinking after speaking to Frandrick in my dream.
oh,
Yeah.
did you get any good information?
I forgot about what if I ever did learn how to conceal my mess, what to avoid. Sorry about that.
Damn it.
What'd you say?
I said I forgot to ask about what to avoid if I do learn to conceal the mist.
What to avoid? Oh,
Yes,
good question.
that's the. That's a very good question. That she forgot to ask.
So we still have no information on how to expose him. And above table, how much longer do we have before the ceremony?
The swearing is tomorrow.
Shit.
At this point, I don't think we can or have the time to.
Or I just think like, if we did know what to avoid, we probably don't have funds for it, and we probably don't have the time to look for it.
Yeah. So we need an alternate way of stopping him.
My way. Kill him.
What is your way?
Yeah.
What are you suggesting?
Kill him.
You really think we can kill him? You remember he turned the motherfucker into a goddamn room.
We're not sure if that's him.
Should have also asked him about that, probably. Or
Could have asked him about that, probably.
So
hey, you
So
turned
what's that
someone into a
room?
room.
I am pretty certain, Mr. Randrick.
You have nothing to confirm it.
I will say one thing for you, or I'm gonna DM to you.
Actually, I don't think it's actually for Hendrik.
Well, if you don't think it's the Randrick, who do you think it is?
That's a good question. But it's hard to explain.
You could
Try.
always search out the hunters.
What hunters?
The curse hunters.
Actually.
So,
If they're here, they might be able to help us.
You can locate the hunters by finding a very specific type of insignia that they wear.
Alright. Do we know what their insignia looks like?
Depends on the one
shouldn't
that you're looking
shouldn't
for.
they be the type of people we should try to avoid?
They should, because they hunt all things cursed. Those with the mist,
Yeah,
they are
they
usually
hunt-
used to hunt.
They will hunt you guys.
Yes,
Me
they
and a few
also.
of the other of us are fine. We can have them hunt we can tip them off that Thrandark might be cursed and see if they can figure things out.
You also did hunt. They also do hunt Lycanthrope, and they do hunt a vampire. And anything else that is cursed. Kill it right off of Earth.
So my favorite type of people, yay!
We have done very good at hiding from them inside of the Lupine village and kingdom.
Wait, what?
There are sects of people inside of Lupine and inside of everywhere, wanting to killing werewolf and vampire. And mist. They figure out you they figure out you werewolf. No one knows this except me. You know this, correct? Yes? No one except me. No one except me, then Draco, and maybe the king and his wife. No, you are werewolf blood. No one.
And maybe Dad.
No. Wait. Maybe. I do not know if I do not know if Sky was kinky sword. I don't think she would transform for her spouse. I'm not sure if he knows. He could. He might. If he doesn't, he's doing really good at pretending he doesn't.
Don't tell me you and me fuck when you're like informs.
Okay, I will not tell you.
Oh my gosh.
You know, we haven't really talked much. I wonder what the dad is doing.
Well,
Your father is
that-
guard for Royal Guard. He is
Yeah,
captain of Royal
but-
Guard.
We didn't
It
really
seems-
see him up there when he saw the king.
He was
But it's
probably
nice
busy.
in-
When King is dead, he is when King is dead, he is defective next in bloodline king. is currently working with your mother. A lot of duty.
Hmm.
He's got a lot of shit to do.
Yes.
That's true.
It seems like the hunters might be our best bet.
There is also
Of-
another set of people that we did kind of meet inside the forest.
Yeah, those hunters that were found there.
Those people were not of any hunter sect that I know about. They are something new. And they were apparently working for the new king of Darabala.
Yeah, if I run into them, I'll ask them.
I'm probably not going to run into them over here.
Well, if we luck into it. But I think it's more reasonable that we would find this other hunting sect that you know about. If you can explain to me the crest, I can then go out and see if I can find it.
There is two. The silvered nail and the star pendulum. Both of them suck. I do not like
Oh.
either. Neither sucks less than the other, but perhaps
They're both
you can find-
equally horrible.
They're both equally horrible, but both in different way.
What's the catches, if you know them?
One are more fanatical, the other is more money motivated. Basically, one is hunting them because they believe that they are staying on godly earth. Other one believes, hey, these creatures have little bits and bobs that I can taking from them. And then they
Well,
sell it.
I think I may have to go with the fanatical one. I think they would more believe they would be more willing to do this without me having to try and wrestle up a shit ton of money to go after them.
Oh no. They
liberal.
do not take money from you. They kill thing to make money from thing kill.
Right.
Basically, it's like you kill me werewolf in order to get my teeth, or you kill me vampire in order to get my gland.
Right.
Or eyes. Or their eyes.
Look,
Yes, you kill them
I
to
don't-
get their eyes.
I'm not sure if killing Thranduil would get monster parts. So I
Oh,
don't think I'd
no,
really
that
have
would
much
most,
escape.
yes, they do hunt the blood eyes. They hunt the blood eyes for their eyes, in fact.
Then
Wait, wait,
I'll first try that more profit-focused one. If if they aren't willing to help, I'll go to the fanatics.
That's a good idea. So the more money-focused one, that would be the silver nail.
All right. So I'll start with the silver nail, and the star pendulum will be.
Yes,
Well,
the
ask if
star
that
pendulum.
fails.
They're called pendulum because it's like, oh, the balance of the stars and that's it.
Yeah. Silver nail. Where am I going to find them?
You will be able to locate them by their insignia, which in itself is a silver nail-struck rose.
All right.
Look for
gonna
someone who
give-
has a rose, what is word, boutonniere, rose boutonniere that's held by silver pin, or silver nail.
All right. I'll get searching.
Usually they have a hold of very weird antiquity.
All right.
Anything you can find who has something that's like not your usual thing of having. Check those people.
All right. Well, sounds like I've got a lead. I'm going to get searching. It seems like I'm one of the few in the group who can safely go to any of these hunter groups without potentially causing us all trouble.
Yes,
So,
because they probably have ways to detect all those things.
right. I'm surprised. So then they haven't detected Thranduil, but maybe they weren't suspecting him. So hopefully my tip will get them on the trail.
The blood curse is a very newer onset type of disease. And
Right.
and they do hunt it. They hunt it a lot, but I don't think they've experienced anyone who can hide it in such a way as Thorndrick.
Right.
Or me, in a
But they-
sense.
Well, either way, I'm going to get go. I'm going to get going out there and see if I can recruit some help.
Have a very good
Wish
time.
you luck.
Don't become cursed or anything, cause they will killing you.
I can imagine. And I
You
head out into
shouldn't
the
go
store.
alone because of the duelist man.
Good point. We need someone who's not cursed to join me.
Hill, why don't you go with Seraph?
That'd be probably wise.
Very well, my lady. I suppose I shall go with him.
All right.
You know I don't like them hold my lady bullshit.
Milady.
I'm sorry.
All right, Hill. You're coming with me. Come on.
Okay. Fear, what are you doing on your what are you doing on your wet water stroll?
Is there? This is like a floating city, right?
On water.
Yeah, no, I just walked down to the dock.
You walk down to the dock. You see a very, very wet hat-on Z old man standing there. As he looks at you, he
Is
says,
it?
"Hello."
Welcome to your tangent with Gurkit, with the captain.
Captain Gurkit, that's his name. Hello. What are you doing down the water?
If you're just gonna
You're breaking so much.
and then go the other direction to deal with that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Berto's
that
ping
has
just
to be-
went up a lot for a second.
Yeah.
That's a common. Yeah.
Berto, what did you say?
I think Berto's dying.
Well, shit.
999 ping.
Nice.
Jump scared by the captain.
Oh, no, Berto's muted. I don't know.
Yep, Berto's
Like-
muted.
Hello?
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 Oh, there we go.
Boy,
Yeah, my my Wi-Fi just completely stopped. Yeah.
It just says no
Fear's-
tabletop sim.
Fear is not in the mood this morning to talk to
McFreedy,
old man McFreedy.
your ship captain who forgets you're his crewmate.
Yeah, he just waves and then goes the other direction.
He says, okay, good day. Where am I?
And
I swear I'm
then
supposed to be
he's
doing
gonna
something.
go fishing.
What am I supposed to be
Cheers.
doing? What are any of us supposed to be doing? Why do we do what we do? What is the meaning? Is there a meaning?
McFreedy is having a late life crisis.
Is that in itself its own meaning? To not have meaning. Holy shit, I'm wet! Where am I? Anyway,
McFreedy is having a crisis.
he is. I am the crisis. Anywho.
But yeah, no, Fear would have just gone fishing.
Okay. McFreedy watches you fish and he's like, oh yes, that's why I'm here. I think. Hey, he'll fish with you. Not with you, but he'll fish too. Okay. Oh, by the way, you notice his fishing rod doesn't have a string. Anyway. Back to, I'm gonna say, what is Flick, Lim, Fideli, and Kubros doing?
Who has Lim's coin? Because I assume that's where he is.
I believe Seraph. So you're going with Seraph?
Yep.
So joining Seraph and Hild is going to be Lim. Lim is a large, about almost your height, demonic bone creature.
that's probably not the best person to have in this situation.
Nah, he's great.
You have
sure
his
he's not
coin.
going to merely make it hard to talk to the literal hunters of unnatural shit?
Nah, it's great.
Okay.
Just doing it.
It's juicing my skin.
Have skin. Whose
Like
skin is this?
Nothing's unnatural about bones.
I see no flaw in this
I-
logic.
I see many a flaw in this plan now.
You did not give the coin to anybody else.
This is true.
I trust in it.
Kubros, what are you
Look,
doing?
you can't be upset of a
No idea.
Okay, you think of that. Flick, what are you doing?
Man, this jambalaya is so good.
How do you still have
But
jambalaya?
first,
You slow eater.
I know what I'll do.
What do you want to do?
Easily, they
I'll
eat a bite
slowly
every.
eat their jambalaya.
Okay.
They take a bite every hour. That's
God.
how they still have jambalaya.
God damn it.
I'm gonna slowly eat it with them.
Fideli. What is Fideli doing?
Listen, it's a human-sized bowl.
Thank you, Fideli.
Like, it's for humans, and because
Okay.
we're, Lupine, we're smaller. So technically, this is
So,
this is a meal meant for a whole village of Lupine.
no.
No, that's not how size
It's not.
categories work. But okay.
Seraph, Hild, and Lynn. You guys are walking. Where do we want to head?
I'm going to try and find the
Be right back.
hunters.
Hunters. Okay. Where do you want to search in the town?
Shit. I guess I'll start close by and I'll fan out.
Okay. Also, Hild and Lim have not met each other quite yet. This is their first time being near each other. Hild, Lim, have the floor.
I'm going to be too fixated on trying to find that damned symbol to really hold much conversation during this. But it'll be a good time for you two to have a chat.
chat.
You're new.
And by the way, Mega, you should describe Hild to Red, and Red, you should, after Mega does that, describe yourself to Mega. Go ahead.
All right. Hilda is about maybe 7 feet tall. Are you able to see the table?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, imagine Hild as the token that I've got on the table.
There's only one.
What was that? You kind of cut out.
I don't know which token you're referring.
Uh,
Probably. What is
the one with the spear.
Are we saying on the table or somewhere else?
Here, in the middle of the table.
Oh. Ah.
Crackly.
Oh, are you in a shootout? Sorry.
No, it's popcorn.
Popcorn? I knew it was either popcorn or... I won't. I got...
Anyway, yeah. Basically, Hild's character is about 7 feet tall. Looks a lot like the figure that you see on the table, I would assume.
Mhm.
Except instead of darkish skin, it's more of a grayish skin.
Do you want me to describe mine now?
Yep.
I do not have any for him, but he is how tall is he? Would 6'8"?
You're almost 7 feet.
Almost 7. Okay, so like 6'9".
Yeah.
6'9". 6 feet 9 inches. Bones. I'll just send you the image.
It's in D&D chat.
3 of them. There it is. Yeah.
It's got a lot of
He's more of
spurs, a
the-
lot of bones. Have you ever
Yeah.
see that the bone structure of those people who have the disease known as
Oh, so you look like something out of Evangelion.
yeah,
I don't even
yeah, yeah.
He looks more like the one with yellow eyes.
Yeah,
Better.
Yeah, so something out of
Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Or maybe Bleach.
Yeah, Bleach. That's Hollow.
yeah. It kind of looks like a hollow from Bleach. It's a way to think about it.
Nerd.
It's kind of it's like someone with fibrodysplasia. If no one's ever seen this disease before, here you go. It's horrifying.
Like spider webs.
That is all bone.
Yep.
Yeah. Instead of muscle tear ligaments reforming muscle, they form bones. Yay.
Icky.
Yeah, you have to choose if you want to spend the rest of your life sitting or laying down. Okay. The water, it's nice, Lim. You've never... This is the first time you've experienced rain, Lim. Outside of the acid rain, of which where you live. Of which you usually hide from, because it burns. Black tar that rains from the sky, seething and grabbing everything it does. But this is water. How different?
This blue stuff called. Does he know what water is?
You know what water is, but
Okay.
you've never seen it fall from the sky in such volumes. Is there a lake up there?
It's safely.
And
At least
safely.
not safely.
This
Yeah.
thing of rain so good about before I send them to the after there is such thing. This is pleasant. Just kind of rolls down.
You guys at this point have found yourself wandering back into the market square, where all those carts are.
Hmm.
See all these different carts of people trying to sell their wares, keeping out of the rain, trying to make a wage, get living.
I do
It's slow.
run from the. It's comforting compared to the rain of acid. My world.
It's more of a rain of tar, but hey,
Oh.
same
It's more
difference. Same
com-
difference.
Same
Tar,
difference.
acid.
Why do people run from this rain?
Good answer.
People run from rain for various different reasons. Some don't like being wet, I guess. Some have places to be in a hurry. Everyone's got a different reason.
Just kind of holds his hand out.
A car goes by.
He just. Whoa.
They do technically exist at this current time of era, just not here.
Not on a floating island.
Not on a water island. But yeah. Would an island on the water would just be called an island, not a floating island. So I guess Rilf is the island kingdom. There's the terminology. Man, I can't agree more with those crackles. Sheriff,
Yes.
of the carts that are still open and active, you see the familiar, Trifold Caravan. Christopher's Trifold Caravan. The person you bought
Huh.
your card packs from.
All right. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go chatting. I have to keep going.
Well, this is just the area you're searching in.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll a history for me?
Sure. Let me find out my
Roll a history
mod
for
would-
me, and then I'm gonna do some prompting, is the way I'll put it.
I am back. What did I miss?
It's raining.
Water.
11.
11.
It's raining.
Okay.
What's going on? What's going on
So-
with Frill?
Nothing yet. The key thing the silver nails sell are basically they sell weird exotic things and parts of these monsters.
Nice.
They're known for
Isn't that
that.
the same? Isn't that the same sort of weird shit that the Trifold Caravan sells? Wait a second.
There it is.
I'm gonna walk up to the Trifold Caravan.
Alright, you walk up to Christopher's Trifold Caravan. And you see, of course, manning the back inside the actual working area. Before it was all tucked away, but now it's all sprawled out and it is immaculate. It is have you seen tiny shops? Where they're just so jam-packed full of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, like booth shops. So there's 3 carts, and each cart has 2 tiny booth shops in them. And he has a pathway. There's stuff lining the back. There's stuff in the front. There are little pillars up the middle that have stuff. These little contraptions that slide out, pulling outwards into the space that hold up that are actually holding up the kind of tent rain cover that also have a bunch of stuff. They're all behind him stuff, and he just has this one track that lets him move all the way down the caravan to either side that he needs, and it is full. It is, well, it's not full with people, but it is just packed with
Full of
all
stuff?
with all different kinds of stuff. With you can barely
Right.
tell where every single one is from. As you're walking up, you hear a "Hey, how's it doing?"
I'm going fine.
Well, ain't that a jiffy wonder? I know you. You're my greatest. You're one of my favorite returning customers. How'd that lantern serve you?
Yeah. Didn't work exactly how it worked. Don't get me wrong, it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
It just the use didn't quite work out.
You weren't trying to use
You
it for
see,
light.
you see, I'm looking for Silver Nail. If you catch my drift.
You're looking for a silver nail, friend. I hear they're very, very weak at pounding in wood. Are you sure you're looking for silver nails?
Yes.
His kind of showmanship attitude drops a little bit, as almost like the attitude in the room, in the lack of the room, just changed. So, what exactly do you need with silver nails?
Hmm.
You got a problem worth
Deal with
exterminating?
A curse.
Oh, a curse. I hear of many type of curses. Do you have a favorite?
Red Mist.
Oh, that's a new one. As he stands there, what do you want to know? And you see it wasn't really prominent before because it's just kind of a part of his showmanship visage, but now that he presents himself a little bit, you see on his lapel a rose with a silver nail struck through it.
Good.
What do you need?
Like,
So I'm
explain the
assuming you
situation.
picked up the lantern instead of what you were saying for light. You actually picked it up to try to reveal someone's eyes, didn't you?
right.
And that-
You know Thoranderic,
I do
that
know
one guy
Thoranderic.
running in the race.
Yeah,
He is one of the cursed of the
really.
with the blood mist.
You got a way to
He's a
prove that?
strong one.
It's a strong one. So he's one of the ones that can conceal himself.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah, those ones are a little bit rare. We've been working a little bit trying to find a way to unveil them, but haven't been really doing much of a job on it. We have a theory.
What's the theory?
So,
A game theory?
a game theory. So, my friend,
This is a game, and it is a theory.
he offered one thing first. Do you mind holding something for me?
Sure.
He hands you what looks like a spoon.
A spoon?
A spoon.
I grab it.
It is super damp. It is covered in something oily, and you're holding it. And he's looking at you. And you watch as he actually tweaks one of his lanterns. He says, "Okay. Not a vampire, not a werewolf. And you're not a part of any sect of hunters that I've ever known. And yet you're hunting one of these creatures. You know you're way out of your head. You know that, right?"
I kind of realized, but we're going to be in some major trouble if we don't stop him before the ceremony tomorrow night.
What's he planning to do?
The reason I'm after him is that he plans to use the shard of the moon, and from what I can gather, he plans to spread that curse to as many people as he can.
That's...
So if we don't stop him by tomorrow night, we're gonna have an epidemic on our hands.
He's thinking. Interesting. Interesting. Well... It's kind of hard to take care of someone right now, especially if they're so skilled with the whole mysticism, like the higher tier of these things.
Right.
We can only ever suspect. We can never prove if they can conceal themselves. Sadly, we can't prove it, and us with the silver nail, if we can't prove it, we're not allowed to hit it. So if there's a way to
Understandable.
prove it, which we think there is.
Oh. Well, then what trick do you got up your sleeve?
So we've learned that those with the ability can kind of find out others with the ability. Now, we hunt down these different creatures, find little things, but sometimes we've tried to train different animals that that have the curse itself in order to sniff them out, like a blood mist bloodhound.
Right.
But those creatures die quickly.
I could
Very
imagine.
ineffective.
Um,
However, there's been a new group of people that have been really amping up the work we've known about collecting these things with the eyes, hunting them out, creating them, finding them, and taking them. I hear inside of the Blood Mist Forest right now, one of the I want to call them subsidiaries of whatever this new group of people is sitting right there in the Blood Mist Forest. I know
would
where
go
they
to
are.
them. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the time to go all the way out to the Blood Mist Forest to find them.
They're not far into the Blood Mist Forest, and if you've got a direct route to them, then, well, you can find them
How
pretty
long
damn
would it
quickly.
take?
Well, that all depends on how long it takes to get across the water. As soon as you're across the water, it should only take you about, maybe, an hour, 2, if you've got the right route, and nothing stops you. But, I don't know these people, and these are not friendly people. This would be a smash and grab.
Sounds like it'd be a big risk.
It would.
And I'd rather not risk a day on a hunch like this.
We believe that they've got a little bit of a facility inside of the forest, of which they're using to extract
Experiments.
and experiment with the eyes. And I believe and we've heard that they've gotten some progress with being able to extract the essence of their abilities. I don't know why they've been trying to preserve and extract, but they've been taking their eyes, especially from us. Whenever we get them, sometimes they take them and we sell them to them. It's a very lovely business strategy. Don't exactly know what they do with them, but I know they're running experiments, and maybe one of those experiments might work. You see, there's this little trick that some of the mists can do. Someone skilled enough with their devilly abilities from that bloody forest can instill the average Joe with a small shard of what they can do. Like a hand-me-down gift. But they have to be very strong with the matter, because it could drive them insane. More insane than they already are. It's like giving a little bit of yourself to someone else, and you lose it forever. We think. Don't know how strong they have to be or how inverse they have to be. All we know is the only person we found with this ability to go and give, they were already so far gone that they were just a bambling mess of bloody bits. They came in. Oh, they came in.
Seems like if we want to do it this way, best thing would be to do is to find that lab.
Get you a map. It would cost you a little bit, of course, because sad to say, money makes this world go round. But
of course,
because you're my friend and an honorary who's been working so nice and tightly with me, if you can bring me back something nice and dimey too, something to work with, we might be able to make this a little bit of a business exchange, if you know what I mean.
I can do, but my first priority is stopping Throundrick.
Right? If you left early, you might have enough time to get in there, find whatever you need, and come back. You'd only need an essence extractor.
Essence extractor.
Uh-huh. A little bit of something to take a little bit of something from someone. If you can use that extractor and either take it from someone who has the ability to see the mist already, or use it to extract a little bit of the mist from Throundrick himself, you could reveal him. Put it in the water. Let everyone see it for a little bit. Until the effects wears off after that is all. Fun enough, the extractions are kind of like a slightly more harmless booze. They leave you seeing shit. And they leave you feeling horrible. But they let you do some weird stuff for a little bit. Little gifts of the previous.
Let me get this straight. If I go to this lab, I could get an essence extractor, that if I can get someone with the blood mist curse,
Someone
I can
who
extract.
you can extract a little piece of their curse, or if you have any matter, if you have the eyes, if you get the eyes from any single person with the blood mist who has recently had the ability to see someone with the blood mist, then you could use their essence and basically, this is going to sound horrible, poison the water well. Poison everyone's drinking water with it. It's not going to do anything long term, if anything, going to give them a bit of the runs. That's all. But it'll let them see it.
Right. And that's just what we need. I think this could work.
It's
You, my
risky.
friend, may have just saved... Sure, it's risky, but it seems like the best choice I've got.
I can't
friend
say
may
for
have just
certain
saved
it
our
will
lives.
completely work. But it's a theory. Keyword, a theory. But it's the best damn theory we got for people of this caliber.
Right.
And
You
if you
can't
go,
hide it from everyone.
exactly. If you go now, by the time the ceremony's happening, you might be able to prevail on.
Let's get this party started. I've got a boat trip to catch.
Here, take this. He hands you a map. I'll put it on your tab.
I won't. You won't regret this.
I hope not.
I hope. And
If you don't,
I
I've got extension places.
I bolt out of the store and gesture for the rest of the little posse I've got to join to
As
go with
as
me
you're running off,
as I
as
go
as,
to
you-
the
as you're running
harbor.
off, he looks over to your two compatriots. He looks over at the demon. He says, "You're weird. Warn him. Don't put his fingers near the holes. That map's alive. It eats meat. You should probably go get him. And now,
Oh,
you go warn him. Bye.
one's
Always
gonna-
happy to help here at Christopher's Trifle Caravan." You guys run off. Back down to Noel's place where everyone else is. We all reconvene, except for Fear. He's out fishing. Okay. Seraph. Begin.
I will think that Aura will be with Reyna trying to see if she can try to hide her own eyes without the eye drops for a bit as they wait for Seraph.
Okay.
Has there been
As-
any success in that?
No, none in the slightest.
No.
Who grabbed the map again?
Seraph did.
There, okay. You may want to hand me that map.
It's okay.
Yes.
So you
But-
bursted back into Null's place. You're panting. You're all heaved up. As soon as you break in. Everyone except for Fear is currently in the area, inside of Null's house. What's going on? What do you do?
Guys, I've got a plan, but we don't have much time.
Hold on. Okay, how about now?
No, it is not working. I don't. You look like you're trying to poop yourself.
Guys,
Huh?
we've got a plan with a moderate shot of revealing Thrandurik in front of the entire city.
Moderate shot.
It's better than what we got.
That is fair. Hold on.
Okay,
I take out my. Aura just quickly puts in her eye drops.
quick scheme, or quick rundown. We need, at least some of us, to go on a boat, go back to the main continent, go into the Blood Forest to find a lab where they're doing experiments on the Blood Mist Curse. Get an essence extractor. Extract the essence of someone who has the ability to see others with the Blood Mist Curse. Then we will poison the water of the city, so that way everyone has this ability, and that will, without a doubt, expose Thrandurik.
Okay, Um, how safe is all of that?
According to my sources, the worst it'll go do to people is give them the runs.
Okay.
He also called it a smash and grab, so it's not going to be a friendly, hey, can we borrow this? It's probably
We're
going
gonna
to be a
have
fight.
to. It's gonna be a heist. We're gonna have to heist this shit.
It's going to be a fight.
So it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a rush job, and we don't have much time if we want to do this. I could go if we don't like this idea. I could see about what the other hunters sect thinks, but that might waste too much time if that ends up not going anywhere.
I'm surprised that you got the connection so quickly and that they are willing to help you so fast. Usually they have a sort of monetary incentive needed. Did you,
I've been a
something to
regular
them?
customer. Remember that weird caravan that we met on the way in?
Yeah,
And
the
so
one where I
you
got
want
this
to
cute,
mark-
the
turns out
one I
they're
got
a-
this cute little guy. I fed
Yeah.
like the spacer kitty.
Yeah, turns out he's part of that Hunters Guild.
That checks out.
So lucked out on that.
That checks out.
So, do we like this idea, or do we want to try and think of something else? Or do you want me to go and try and find the other guild? That might waste some time, though.
If you try to find the other guild, that probably will waste quite a bit of time.
Right. So it seems like this is
that we
this is
don't
the best
have the
plan.
luxury of having. Let's be honest.
Right. So then I say we act on this plan. It's not great. It's going to be fucking dangerous as all get out, but it's probably the best chance we've got.
We're dealing with the blood mist curse.
Yeah.
If anything, it's going to be anything. I expect nothing but it's going to be dangerous.
Yep. Especially since we're going to go heist a lab with experimental research.
Oprah looks around and says, I am going to stay here for my presidential campaign. I need to keep up the looks.
Okay. Well, I think the rest of the group should come along. I think I'm going to need everyone's help in this specific instance. Hopefully, if we leave right now, we should be able to get in the captain's boat, get to the mainland, do this heist, and get back before sundown. If everything goes well.
In and out, only 20 minutes.
It's just a quick 20-minute adventure. What could possibly go wrong?
Can't say it's the best plan, but it's the only plan we have.
It's at least a plan.
It is at least a plan.
Who's with me?
Ooh.
I'll take that as everyone's going. Come on, let's go.
All right.
As we rush down to the docks to find McFreedy, who is still there, we see over to the left Fuhrer, who is fishing.
If you're
Fuhrer, McFreedy, get ready to shove off. We're going on an adventure.
Okay!
come on, Peter, we're doing it. We got a job to do.
Let's do
right.
this! Where are we going?
All right, I open up the map and start charting a course towards
Wait.
that part of the mainland.
So as soon as you go to start opening the map, Lim.
You may want to let me open that. You said something about it, eating meat or something. And considering
what?
how you're, flesh and bones and meat
Okay,
and
yeah,
blood,
you
I think
open the
should
map.
open it.
You open the map.
They gave you a map that eats people.
It was not the best situation. I take what I can get.
So you watch as Lim opens the map, and as he furls it open, you watch there's all this just slime and slobber on the internal of the map, and as soon as it's open, you actually watch as at the bottom a tongue lolls out, and at the base of the map, fruling and opening upwards is now this maw of teeth. It is a mimic
Gave me a
map.
fucking mimic.
Okay. Dude has a pet mimic for a map. Okay.
It's Mapic.
A mimic.
I think I have I think I have some rations.
As its mouth is wide open, just.
I'll take a piece
Hey,
of. I'll
you guys
take a
got some-
piece of bacon and I just throw it at the mimic. Good mimic man.
It's waiting. It is a blank map right now.
All right.
You want another one? I throw another one at it.
As soon as you're like, you want another one, its mouth just starts opening again.
God damn it.
I throw it inside.
We needed to take us to the lab.
Now reveal
Is
the
that good
map.
enough?
Reveal the map, and I'll give you this third one.
You watch as it basically licks its own self. It licks its whole self, kind of like a lizard licking its eyes. And you watch as not only does this side of Rilf appear, kind of like a foggy map. It's kind of like a foggy temperature map. And you watch as one eye appears directly where you all are on the map. As you see a little bit of Rilf, all the water. You see a portion of the Blood Mist Forest, and you watch as a second eye pops open where the facility is.
All right, that's our destination. Let's get going.
Good mimic. Here's a good boy. Here's a good boy. Here's your treat.
It's disgusting. It's a horrifying.
We ride, nerds.
Where are we going?
I'll
It's
guide
disgusting,
you.
but hey,
Point me in
cute.
the direction.
I point.
Okay. He McFreedy gestures his arm with you. Are we ready?
Yes. We need to hurry. We don't have much time.
Oh, rapid pace! Everyone, hold on! Let's go! And he points, and there's no whir up, or there's nothing. There's no sound. There's nothing. As the whole boat just starts moving. As I need everyone to make a dex save.
Ah!
I need everyone to make a dex save.
Yay, dex save.
As you guys watch as McFreedy is using an effect much like
Nat
create
20.
and destroy water to destroy the water in such a way that it propels you guys.
Nat
Right.
20, let's
Nat
go.
20!
Hey!
I got a 4 plus 1. I got a 5.
That one.
Yeah!
I got a 4 plus nothing. That's 4.
I got a 5.
Okay, so you don't get thrown off, but you guys, so the three of them with the nat 20, 2 or 3, I don't know, are just standing there. They look so fucking cool. They're withstanding this wind just like McFreedy. Everyone else, it's like, just holding on to the boat.
Hilda's
Everyone is
currently
Zoro, but the other
projectile
people are-
vomiting.
Everyone is Zoro except for the Usops.
Yes,
That's One Piece.
yes, yes.
Yay.
Courtesy-
I'm
Remember, Hild has
Seasickness.
seasickness. Right, so, yeah.
As maybe
He's
in the
most
span of half an hour, because you've told McFreedy to go west, you guys make it ashore. As the boat goes and goes maybe a good 50 feet on rock alone, as McFreedy is standing there and says, "Okay, I'm not in water anymore."
That wasn't fun.
Go, boat! He looks at his boat. Okay, boat cannot go. It can't go it can't go on land. It is a boat.
Obviously. But we can move on the rest of the way from here. Stay here, we will be back.
Okay!
Thank you.
Why don't we get the boat in the water first? I ain't no genius, but if a boat's on land, it ain't gonna move.
Good point.
I'll work
And
on it.
considering how this is a smash and grab,
There's
gonna be people
there's no
after us.
there's no water stream that leads into the forest.
There's no water for it to smash.
No. You
Yeah.
guys have literally, so basically McFreedy ramped into the docks and has just gone flying, and you guys are in like the town square of the dock city. Or of the dock town.
Hello, citizens. No.
We need to Oops. Sorry. We had quite a rough.
You watch as McFreedy gets up, storms over to someone with a horse and carts, and he goes, "I'm commandeering this," and he grabs them and throws them off.
What
Let's go!
Treaty?
We need to go!
You got a point, but shouldn't we deal with your ship?
Ah! You watch as he stomps the horse cart 3 times, as each of you feel a rumble under your feet as these stone just slabs pop up and push you out of the air in direction of the cart.
Okay.
He's an earthbender.
Kind of like earthbending style from Avatar. As you guys...
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are you
I guess we're
telling me-
riding. I'll deal with it.
Old man's the avatar. Of
Yes.
all 4 elements: water, earth. Soon he's gonna do fire and air.
Maybe. McFreedy, for those who can sense Arcana, is very magically inept. Wait.
Inept.
He's inept.
He's an idiot when it comes to
No.
magic.
He's very magical, though he is inept.
Yeah.
Very magically enough, so he has no magic.
Wait a minute. Very magically capable.
Just not smart.
Yes.
Very
work-
magically gifted.
Yes.
Savant.
He's a savant. He's working with cantrips alone. It was move earth.
Yay!
Move earth, move water, create and destroy water. That's what he's been using. And you guys get in the cart, and McFreedy's like, "I think we're going this way," and he... And the horse just goes, and the guys are, "My horse."
I throw them a gold piece. Sorry.
I've spent my life savings on that cart.
I threw that guy a gold piece.
He holds it up. I'm gonna go become a stripper. Anyway,
Let me take off that gold piece from my gold.
yes, this guy's gonna use that to buy buy a horse. As you guys are off into the forest, and McFreedy reaches back, takes the map, and looks at it. He's like, "Wow, you are weird. Where are we going?" And he looks at the map, and he looks at the 2 eyes. "Okay, we're here. It's telling me to go over there. Cool."
Yep.
Hey, hijack.
Hello.
Since I'm going to be likely going back to work next week, why don't we just say that Hild
That's
is
fine.
Hild is going to be returning the boat to the water.
Okay.
All right.
As we rush off in towards the forest. And as we know, the forest is such a great place. Okay.
Oh,
As
hello
we're-
there, Venus
Hild's
flytrap.
not gonna be here. Hild's not going to be here the rest of this week,
Well, you'll be...
or the rest of this adventure, because I'm returning the boat to the water.
You can
Alright.
be with us.
In spirit.
In spirit.
I'll be
Ping
here
you to
in,
make sure you're
in voice,
included.
but
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be here in voice, but I probably won't be here next week.
Yeah, no, Hild's coming with. If anything, we'll just say she's staying in the cart with McFreedy to get ready to get away.
All right.
Right.
Or returns to the cart to be a getaway.
All right.
As we venture into the forest, I'm going to need everyone to roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, goody.
I got a 2. I know I'm not getting worse than that. Okay, yeah, I got a 2.
As
plus 4 to both
the
controls.
trees move by us, McFreedy is not one for slow. When McFreedy's friends say we have somewhere to be, we have somewhere to be.
I got 15.
Perception?
Perception checks, yes.
With disadvantage.
18.
Is that a D20?
Yeah, it's a d20.
Alright, I got 10.
Hild got a 5.
I got an 18.
Okay.
That's a 16 for fear.
Nice. Fear,
Got it.
you're the only one that really notices any differences in the change. You watch as the closer you get to this location, the more intense the bramble gets, in a sense. It's like the Blood Mist Forest is being saturated in a spot. Something's it's feeding off of something, and it's growing specific strength in a cluster, and you're getting closer and closer to that spot of life. Until finally, maybe about an hour of going through this slowly intensifying thicket, holding tight, as the horse finally collapses, we see just in our purview this grown over large stone kind of facility.
Looks abandoned.
It does.
Well, let's hope this is what we
if
need
your
still
friend
here.
is to be believed, it is not.
Oh, is this where we need to be? Is this far on the map?
You look at the mimic map, and there is now only one eye. You are at your location.
Oh boy. Okay, let's get to it.
Good mimic. I'll give you another treat when we get back. I give him another bacon. I give him another bacon.
Pig!
I don't think this map has any info on the inside of this place. So we're gonna have to just hope that we can find what we need.
As soon as you ask that question, you watch as the mimic map becomes a blank map now, with kind of like a fogginess around it, but it looks like it's starting to jot pathing.
Okay.
Basically, it's making a map as you go.
Okay, good. So this should help us figure out how to get back out as we explore.
Also, where to find.
Can it find the extractor, or
it cannot? It is only
it's
basically
a
cartographer for you.
All right. Well, that's better than nothing. Let's get exploring.
All right. Or as Laura gets out of the car, she's gonna take out her mask and put it on.
Okay.
I think this should be a little bit of a stealthy approach.
Oh boy.
I don't think we should just go.
Who wants to take it? I would agree with you, but we really don't have the time to do stealth. Or at least ideally.
Stealth.
Well, we don't have really a way to do. How do you guys want to approach this? If you guys are adamant on that sort of thing.
We can at least try the stealth approach at first.
Hijack was going to ask what they're
Who wants to take point?
Me.
All right. I pass my lantern to them.
Flick, remember, cover up. I just points at her with her mask.
Already covered. Covered can be right now.
Flick has his mask on?
Yes.
Yes? Alright.
I'm literally a ninja right now.
Never mind.
I am meant stealth right now.
Okay.
Yay.
As you make your way to the front of the facility, you see that it is all chained up from the inside. You see through the doors, and you see through these transparent arcane doors, and on the other side there is a bunch of chains holding the doors closed.
Yes. I'm betting all of the entrances are going to be like this.
Can I picklock it?
There does not seem to be a lock to pick.
What are the...
Are there any windows?
Roll investigation as you case the place.
I'm gonna roll 2.
17.
That's 10.
15.
That was almost a natural 20, but it flipped to the 8.
15.
15.
17.
Okay. Casing around the place. Casing around the place. Who takes the mimic map? Who's holding the
I'll
mimic
take
map?
it.
You're to hold. You take it.
take
So I
it.
want you to roll at advantage.
Yeah.
If you have the mimic map,
Oh,
you
okay.
make you make investigation checks on a
Okay,
area
yeah,
at advantage.
it's still a 17.
Okay. So the two of you together find out, and with the help of the mimic map, you see as the mimic map makes kind of a ping, as it kind of draws a window on the side of the building
Huh.
in his design.
Neat.
Maybe a weak point,
I
or
think
where
that
we
could
can
be like.
enter.
I think that's our entry point.
As you find towards the base of the, you find at the base of the building what looks like, you know, one of those windows usually in a basement that you have in order to crack open to get air.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's a small window, big enough for you to be able to slide your way in, but it is currently closed and locked. It does have a lock.
Damn it.
Well, Flick, where's your magic? I pat Flick on the back.
I can pick lock it.
Okay. Roll me a lockpick. That is going to use your. Are you proficient in lockpickery?
I would say yes.
Do you have
but I
the
have the
lockpick
gloves
tool
of thievery.
Those give you the tool proficiency in lockpicks? Do you have tool proficiency lockpick? Yes or no?
I don't know if I do, but I do have them, and these gloves increase my lock picking by 5. It says
Okay.
it increases my skill of lock picking.
But you don't know if you have proficiency in the lockpick tool.
I'm looking at it.
I don't know. I'm right now looking. I'm looking at my proficiencies. It says no, but I also didn't really mess with my proficiencies.
These
Well,
gloves
weapons
are
and armor.
invisible, well worn. Wearing them, you
Okay.
get plus
So
5.
kind of important. You should have done
Bonus
your
to-
proficiencies. But okay, you're going to make your sleight of hand check, and you're going to add 5.
Sleight of hand check. 18.
18.
Total.
Okay. Total. Okay. You start working on this lock, and you hear it sounds like you break something, but the window opens for you.
I think I
And your
was
lockpick's fine.
proficient in lockpick because of Eldra.
Well,
I think that's the thing we came up with.
your background is noble, right?
We both took the noble background. I don't think that does not give.
Does not give you lockpickery. And like I said, no, Eldra would not teach you how to be a thief.
You'll teach me how to unlock a door.
Not with lockpicks, she wouldn't. She was
If
raising.
I was kidnapped,
She was raising a noble,
I was
not a
kidnapped. She
thief.
would teach me how to get out. She would teach me how to get out of the room if I was kidnapped. Okay.
She was raising a noble, not a thief.
She also. Well, you say that, but look at her. Look at Axel.
She's not in charge of Axel.
Axel was kidnapped a total of 15 times that campaign.
Not her issue.
It's not her issue that we get kidnapped.
No, it was not her issue. She doesn't control kidnappings.
Good grief.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
And then Axel invented the actual.
Okay. We get the window open. What do we want to do?
Just close the window again. We don't need it.
Okay, we close the window. Anyone still at the front of the facility? Kubros, Fideli, Seraph,
Hild.
Lynn,
Probably.
Hild, Fuhr.
I'm probably there, yeah.
Did he just go in by himself?
Not yet.
I'm going it.
I'm asking, are you still at the front of the facility? Waiting to hear.
No, I probably would have gone in
Oh,
second.
okay. Anyone still at
probably
the
gone
okay? Anyone still at the front of the facility? I would enjoy it if
Hild is.
you rolled me a perception check.
I will like it if you died.
11.
I got a 15 plus 3.
19.
Dragging
16.
all my jump
That's-
on there.
Perception plus 3, that would be 18.
Hild got a 16.
Oh, I got 18.
Okay. Okay. You looking through at the front, you swear you see some movement behind the paned glass. Or well, glass, air quote.
Glass air quote?
Yeah,
Is it not glass?
it is not.
What is not glass?
It's
what the front
illusion
doors-
magic.
what the front
I've
doors
been
are
lied
made
to.
of. I can't believe it's not glass.
There's a
Can't
glass
believe it's
air
not
quote
butter.
there? Where's the glass air quote? I thought there were doors in front of us. Where's the glass air quote?
The doors are the glass air quote.
Oh, then where's the glass air quote?
The doors!
I'm going to have a...
Mega's being funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to be funny.
Okay.
Get off the stage.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I knew. Yeah. You swear you see a pure black figure with large eyes.
Slenderman.
No,
Batman?
no.
He's white.
They're humanoid size. They look a bit jittery as they stare at you, kind of like a deer in headlight. And they're just so sweaty.
Me at 3 a.m. at night.
I want to
It's
hand them
hot here.
deodorant.
God, it's hot here in Florida.
It looks like they are currently moving some sort of surgical table, like a operations table.
Hey, yo.
Is he a surgeon?
I am a surgeon.
I
I am the surgeon, Dr. Han. I am detergent.
I am SpongeBob.
But no, he
I'm
grabs
SpongeBob.
this what are they called? Still no.
Bonesaw.
Any
Stethoscope?
Scalpel?
stethoscope.
Yeah, scalpel. The
No, the table, the thing you move the patient.
surgical table.
Operating table.
Gurney.
Oh, yeah.
The gurney. Gosh, Scout was the one to get it. That's new. Anyway,
The person who is illiterate got the word right.
yeah. Good job, Scout. I'm proud of you.
Good job, Scott. I'm proud
Wait,
of you.
Scout, you're illiterate?
No,
Yeah.
Scout. Anyway.
Don't worry, you'll
they-
figure out words one day.
as they take the gurney and they run off with it.
Is there a doorbell?
There is.
Can Hild ring the doorbell?
Is going going to
God
look
damn it.
over in anger.
You hear a oh.
Yes, hello. We have a
We're good.
business proposition, if you'd be so kind.
Who is this?
This is Hild of the Lupine Kingdom.
The
Or
Lupine Kingdom.
is just
We are not
face palm.
familiar with the Lupine. We do not have associations there. What do you come for?
We are in need of a apparent piece of medical equipment that you have, and if we were allowed to have access to it, we would be allowed to get you a potentially live specimen for you to examine.
We do not lend our equipment. Please. Thank you. Goodbye. Please, attack to your Lupine.
Or a face palm.
Doors are closed to outsiders. Please, come back when you are a medical professional. It's two voices.
May we come in for a tour then?
No.
I look over at Kubros.
Well, we tried it the easy way.
Or just face palms.
Lem picks his jaw up off the grass, puts it back in place.
Well, when we're doing a stealth mission, lie about who you are.
Well, that seems kind of rude, though.
It's not about being rude. It's about It's about making sure wherever we're breaking into, doesn't know who you are,
Or that we're here.
or that we're here.
'Cause now
That's what it means to be stealthy.
Well, I don't exactly do stealth, as Hild will activate her giant form and try to bust down the door.
God damn it.
As you hit the door, you watch as the door vibrates with the purple as you strike it once. Basically sends out a rippling purple effect.
And I'm trying to figure out what this magic is.
I'm not sure if it's even safe to go in there now since we're here.
Well, it's too late to turn back now.
Hill, come on. We're doing this the stealthy way.
So much for that now.
We can still try.
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah.
'Cause
What
they
if
will
you're
probably
a
think that we just
distraction
leave.
talking to them while we get the stuff? That way they'll distracted while we're grabbing the what are we trying to get again? Extractor?
Yeah.
Yeah, while we get that they'll be distracted. Be off guard while we go and get that. Can you keep a conversation?
Oh, Hill can keep a conversation. She can
Hold it.
keep a very long conversation.
And we'll go in through that window while you're distracting.
I know from experience she can. Boy, she can keep a conversation.
We'll go in through the window while they're distracted. Didn't want to stay out here in case things get ugly.
I'm gonna peek my head in.
You peek your head in and roll perception.
I'm gonna ring the doorbell again.
It's
Clement's gonna
You,
duck
you,
into a
you go
bush.
do that, Hild. I'm going to do this.
as you hear a hello. Hello.
Dirty 20.
Hild will attempt to disguise her voice and say, well, actually, no, she won't need to disguise her voice. She'll use her natural voice for this one and say, uh, delivery for, mysterious facility in the middle of the Blood Mist Forest?
What are you delivering?
We've got a set of eyes here for you.
From
Doesn't say. Oh, wait, here it is. Silver nails.
Silver nails.
Yes. I believe it's a, paid acquisition.
We have not bought any recent bundles from the silver nails. We have been working with other ascertaining and other people.
Well, I don't know what to say. I've got a delivery, and I've got to deliver this somewhere, so either you take them, or I send them back to the Silver Nails.
Please, return these to the silver nails and tell them we are no longer in need of the business practices.
Alright? In
I
that
will
case, have a pleasant day, sirs.
Aura's face palming even harder.
And picks up his arm and jaw.
Dirty 20.
Inside this room, you see the wall. It smells of chemical. It smells sickly sweet and saturated.
No, actually,
you
can
see
I,
all
can I
these metallic.
break
One sec. You see all these metallic tables. This room, and there's all these all these humanoid-sized creatures running around.
I got a bad feeling about this.
They're about medium size and
like
height, but they're all running around really quickly, and they're all jittery and sweaty. Like
They
nervous.
all looks like a zoo.
They kind of bump
Hi,
into
Jack.
each other
Can
at
I
some points and hum a small note to each other, and they keep crossing in different directions. Yeah, they're
Hey,
kind of
Jack.
humming notes like that. Yes, Mega?
do you mind if we retcon that last bit? Because I thought of something better.
Okay, you can go. You doesn't have to retcon. You could go right back in. You ring the bell.
Ding dong.
You know what? Actually, no. Don't have a good day. I came all this way risking life and limb in the middle of the blood forest for me to make this delivery. So either you accept this delivery, or I'm going to be finding a way in there myself.
I apologize, sir. We are not accepting occupants right now. Please, come back another day. We might need someone. You might have the wrong address.
Do you know of any other labs in the middle of the blood forest?
I cannot say I do, but I cannot say that is my issue. We did not make an order. If you really wish, you can leave your package at the door. Someone will come and take it in a little bit. We will send someone.
Well, I need someone to sign for this package, so I'll need to be here when they get here.
We will send someone. Please.
All right.
Wait until the time.
All right then. Glad we got this sorted out. I'll wait here.
Yes, you will.
So, there's like a 1,000 human things in there, all
Maybe
sweating around.
Maybe like 20.
There's like about 1,000 sweaty human things in there running around. I don't see how we're gonna be able to get through there. But I pull out 3 stink bombs finally. You think this will flush them out?
They don't seem to have noses or mouths or ears, only eyes.
Yeah, the stink will get in their eyes.
Hey,
Slim is going to.
There's a stink behind.
do they look like mushrooms?
No.
They're sweaty humans.
Okay.
Basically Fortnite players.
Yes. They're Fortnite players.
They're Fortnite players.
Their skin
They're not
is
toxic,
their
though, so
skin
they're
is a
called-
deep black, and has a visible texture like latex. Kind of shiny, and there is very dim light inside of the room.
Just silence is scary.
I look at Hild.
Hild gives a thumbs up.
Or I just like face
Um,
palms.
I have a question. There's a bunch of chemical stuff around, right?
It smells like chemicals, like cleaning
There's no
supplies.
like tubes or anything. But there's no tubes or anything around,
Nope.
right?
No test tubes, no stuff. No tubes. Well, there's one thing. Each of the tables seems to have this upwards facing spout that has a coiling kind of spring around it.
Oh, hi, Jack.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but
Yes.
I'm going to combine my half a bag of feed and my my 1 liter bucket of spackle.
Okay.
By pouring the spackle into the bag of feed.
Okay. You mix your feed with spackle. You have spackle feed. Congratulations.
I know what the creatures look like now, right?
Yeah, you can see them.
Can I change into one?
Yeah. You can make yourself look like one.
I guess I do so. Not inside, but outside to see if it's convincing enough.
Okay. You make yourself look like one.
How do I look?
Like, tell me what.
That's what's this is what's inside there.
Are they running some type of kinky hospital or something?
They do look like BDSM victims.
Why are they wearing latex?
It's latex.
What's latex?
This is clearly text light.
That's like.
Text late. What? I forgot. We have grandparents to fuck in their lichen forms. Anyway.
You don't need to bring that.
I don't need to bring it up, but he is going to. Anyways,
I don't know if they have a smell because they're smelling and looking at each other in there. I don't know how much this will work.
I mean,
Lim is
it doesn't look like they have a nose, so. Hey, you never know.
gonna see if he can study the door a bit more.
Sure.
See what's causing it to, or like,
Yeah.
how to disable it.
Is there anything on the ceiling? Like any rafters or like metal pipes I could grab onto?
There are metallic pipes and stuff, but they kind of look like fluid pipes. And they do not look like they would be good at supporting weight.
Calling me fat?
No, I'm calling them weak. They're meant for
No.
water, not for bunny. Especially not one of your caliber.
Oi!
You could do to lay off of the
Carrots.
jambalaya.
Okay.
Big chungus looking ass.
You're one to talk.
No, it's all going to his hips.
Great.
No.
Can't wait for that fan art.
Wait, we get fan art?
Scout makes
We
personal
have fans?
fan art. Rude. We have some people who watch us. Anyway.
Just look at the.
We have viewers?
Yes.
What? Really?
Hello, viewers. You're gay. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Hi, Jack. I doubt that our own parents count as viewers.
Hey, it's a number.
Just because you have the stream on your second monitor doesn't mean it counts as a view.
Just because I'm my own viewer. No.
Because I
Anyway.
have 6 accounts and I have all my devices on the same channel. doesn't-
Alright.
Wow, this is really doing numbers. Stream open on 6 different tabs.
I don't know how to get in here.
I
Does anyone else
kind
can help
of
me think?
wish it worked like that. The window is open. You can slide in if you want.
There's enemies. There's weird things in there. I'm not going in there alone.
Do they have?
I'll go
Can
with
they
a scout.
scream?
Stealthy.
They seem to be bumping into one another and be letting out this buzzing harmonic sound. Like
I'm gonna
like
go
they
back to
hum a
my ninja
note
suit.
every time they bump.
I'm gonna go back to my ninja suit.
Genocide is
so I can
an
keep-
option.
I'm going with Flick. Let's go. Who's coming with us?
I'm going in.
I'll go. After all, I
Stealth
have
is
the map.
Stealth is a dex check.
Still, it's a dex
Right?
check.
So, before going in there, if I cast Enhance Ability and I do
Catch
the
Grace.
dex one, would that help?
Yes.
Yes. Enhance ability, Cat's Grace.
Well, I guess I'll use both my level 2 slots and use Enhance Ability on me and but the cat's greased. If that's how magic works. I really don't know still.
I make a perception check on the animal to see if they do anything. If
Hold
you
on.
did something to
I
them.
feel like
The animals? There's no animals.
Oh, what? I
I
thought
have
they were.
2 spell slots for it.
You're talking
I
about
have
the
two second
the
level spell.
latex black
Oh.
humanoids?
Oh, I thought you said they were. Okay. Yeah.
hold on, let me check enhance ability real quick.
Did I do that?
It is. It is not. No, it is.
It's a what?
You can either have it only on yourself or another person if you're using a level 2 slot.
How stealthy are you?
I'm proficient in stealth. I have a +4 in
Apparently,
stealth.
I'm not. So I'm using.
It's also
Apparently,
concentration, so you can only cast it once.
So I'm using.
Yeah. So just
Oh.
use one.
Apparently, I'm
slot.
not. So I'm gonna use it on myself.
If you had a level 3 spell slot, sure. You can cast it on other people.
I'm going to put in the D&D chat that something that looks like the creatures you're looking at.
I use Enhance Ability, the
you go.
Dex one on me.
Alright.
So now I have.
It's like a lost one from me in the ink machine.
Kind of.
The target has advantage on dexterity checks.
Me sneaky. A little bit more.
Sure.
Yahoo. Okay. I guess we're going in now.
Okay, anyone going in? Roll stealth.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna cast invisibility. So,
Sure.
yeah. But would
Can
I
you
still have
cast
to make stealth
invisibility on
checks?
multiple people?
Well,
Cannot.
I said on myself.
Yes, you're gonna roll a stealth check, but do it at advantage.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, it's a 7. First one with that. It's stealth. Oh,
Ooh.
18. 18.
Okay.
Let me take slots out.
So I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 24
Okay.
for stealth.
We're rolling stealth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta.
Anyone that's going in.
Dirty 20.
Aura is
Nope,
very
never mind, that's a
stealthy.
19. Never mind, that's a 19. Unless I get like even more because I'm wearing a ninja suit.
In this scenario,
Like,
not a
it-
lot more.
+1.
Sure.
If it's a +1, then it is a 30-20.
Okay. As we head in. All these creatures
Auras.
are scowling about, moving not fast. They are semi-slow creatures. As you start to make your way through the room slowly, you watch as they bump into each other, keep making their buzzy sounds, humming softly. Okay, 3. 4, 17. Did anyone roll a stealth lower than 17?
Nope.
Nope. Perfect.
Wait, we were all supposed to roll stealth? Sorry.
If you're heading in, roll stealth.
So far, 3 people head in and they roll stealth.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Let me check my stuff. Stealth. 15.
You failed.
Shit.
So moving through, Seraph, you accidentally kick a pan that's on the ground, and you watch as a few of them near you get very startled and look at you. And they are all jittery and they are shaking. And you watch as one of them slowly gets closer and closer towards you.
I slowly start backing up.
You watch as it reaches down towards the pan you kicked and picks it up. and then holding it jitterily walks backwards away from you. It's afraid of you.
Okay. I'm just going to keep going and hope that that doesn't come back to bite me in the rear.
Starts cooking
A
eggs.
pan just gets thrown across the room.
You see the creature with the pan start cooking eggs. It's very hungry.
It's a surgical tray.
I'm gonna do a quick
Like,
insight
the
check
time
from what
Oh, a
just happened.
surgical pain.
Yeah, it's our surgical thing.
Might I
Still
do an
waiting for
insight
Frank
check
now.
on? Can I do an insight check on what just happened with Seraph?
Sure.
Uh, 10 inside. That's inside the +5, so that's a 15. What can I tell from these creatures with a 15?
They are very timid and very afraid for some reason. And they just smell of leaning. They smell horrible.
I don't have a
I,
nose.
I have a very good nose, so it probably was worse for me.
Need to add a photo of one of these guys now.
I'm gonna
This place gives
look
me
at the map.
all the bad vibes.
So on the map, it shows a single large room. And looking around, you see all these jars on shelves around the area. And these small creatures are kind of moving a few of them around, putting them places.
What's in the jars?
Faces.
Like without
Faces.
eyes,
Faces.
like full faces with like eyes and mouth and stuff, or like
Nope.
cut out, man.
Skinned faces.
Oh no. Twitch stream has been here. Da-na-na.
And I'll progress through the room, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not Pokemon figures in the jars.
Or My Little Pony figures.
Real world events coming at you.
One pony, one jar.
No.
No jars, please.
There we go.
Okay.
Hijacking the jar.
No.
Especially a Jar Jars.
No.
Especially a Jar Jars in a Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar
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 Jar Binks.
Yeah. I don't want a Jar Jar in a Jar Jar.
What if we put Jar Jar Binks in a jar?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Jar
what they're
means
saying.
A Jar Jar is Jar Jar's head. That's in a Jar Jar. So if we put it
What
in a
about
Jar
Jar Jar's
Jar
head?
in a jar that is also a jar, we're having a Jar Jar in a Jar Jar.
Thank you.
Screw you.
Aww.
Uncharge the jar.
It's also the most dangerous tongue twister I could possibly imagine.
I'll also put them in a door slightly open.
But that's not a jar, so it'll be in a jar door, which ruins the whole gig. If we put the Jar
No,
in
no, no.
another
It would be.
it would have in a jar. Hold on. It would be in a jar in a jar in a jar.
in a jar door.
But that ruins it. You ruin it.
Hijack, we found your title for this episode.
Jar Jar.
My head hurts. Can I leave yet?
No.
No.
Okay. As
That's where
you
we're
watch
ended.
as all these creatures moving about, kind of case around you, being very cautious of you, they do seem afraid. They have fear.
Yeah, you're scared of Seraph.
Yes, very much so.
Well,
Everyone else is being very stealthy.
I'm just gonna keep moving and hope that that doesn't cause me more problem.
They keep watching you, and they never blink. You don't think they have eyelids.
I'd rather not think how this. I just want to keep moving. I want to get the extractor and get out of here before this turns completely pear-shaped.
As you start walking towards a door, you feel as your arm gets grabbed as one of the creatures run up and kind of grab you on the arm.
Which arm?
Your right arm.
I pull my arm away.
You pull it away quite easily, but they're standing there looking at you and they're tremoring.
What is it?
They run away from you.
Oh, this place is... Guys, if we could just hurry this up. I don't like
Well-
this at all.
Well, excuse me. Why don't you take the lead then? Banana man.
Banana lady. In here.
Banana.
Banana. Do you go through the door?
Apple.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the lead.
Choose.
Oh wait, the creature went through a door.
No, it did not. It kind of grabbed you, stopping you before you got to the door.
Well, wasn't that where everyone else went?
That's where everyone's heading.
I'm not sure why, but it seems like they don't... I'm not sure, but I'm getting the gut feeling that they're trying to warn us about what's beyond that door.
As soon as Aura gets to the door, she's gonna crack it open and peek in.
You hear a note 17 on subject. Seems they have succumbed to several puncture wounds, blunt force trauma to the head, and engagement in the eyes. 2 teeth are missing of the subject. Postmortem incentivizes that this was done after her death. The subject did not suffer. This was a quick death. As he lifts it, as you see this, this human male figure, hair long, kind of a dark, dirty blonde. They lift their head up, back, their back is towards you. They're not looking as you hear them say, "What is it, EMT?" Go on, I'm listening. Is my room clean? I have surgeries to be done. Bodies to open. Deaths to figure out. I've got a job, you know. Yours is to clean rooms and do as we need.
Aura goes back into hiding.
I pull Cora's arm.
You're being very
Oh,
quiet,
look.
EMT.
I look over at Flick.
Is that a pharmacist?
God damn it.
If you're going to take me away from what I'm doing, EMT, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Aura slowly closes the door.
I'm just gonna kind of like.
And Aura's
Is there
just gonna.
anything-
Yeah, a human is inside there.
A human pharmacist.
This kind of looks like a morgue.
Oh, where's Dragon? He'll fit right at home.
No. Fidelity will feel more right at home.
Is it? Isn't Dragon and the zombie person?
No, that's
No.
Fideli.
I'm the zombie. Dragon
That's
works in a morgue.
Dragon's a doctor.
Ah,
Dragon's a
Close
doctor.
enough.
Not really.
Dragon's a doctor. Dragon
People are
helps
confused.
people not die.
both your voices are very similar to me, so I'm gonna get.
They are so different.
They are not.
Well, to my headsets, they sound the same.
Something's wrong with your headset.
Nothing's wrong
It's
with
like
your
saying
headset.
sun sounds like west.
It's like saying me. I sound like Scout.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
Let's kill this man. And by us, I mean you guys.
Slim is kind of gonna like squeeze into the room and look on the table for surgical tools.
I closed the door.
We need that extractor. Remember, that's what we came here for.
Slim would slip in.
Okay. You slip in quietly as he raises his head again. He says, "What is it, EMT?"
I'm gonna look for any surgical tools on the desk that
Uh,
would resemble an extractor.
Nothing. Well, you don't know what an extractor looks like, first of all, but
Oh.
the only tools are by this person.
Or is it like enough to carry with both hands, all of them?
It looks like a small set. It's scalpels, pliers, tweezers, hooks, needles. How close are you getting to this guy?
Not close enough to see the tools.
As soon as you start to get close, you watch as he turns completely around and looks directly where you are. And he doesn't have a face. His face is skinned off.
He is Slender Man.
It is all no. His face is skinned off. It is all muscle. You can see all the tendons and muscles underneath. You can see his skinned lips. You can see he has his eyelids are still there, but everywhere else is just a raw muscle. His
Man
face
looks like
has
a
been
dried
cut off.
pepper. This man looks like a dried up pepper.
Yeah, his face has been cut off right below the hairline. As he's looking, he says, "EMT, are you hiding behind the door? I swear, I will send you to my colleague for him to make do with whatever he wants for his experiments with you if you don't stop interrupting my work." Now,
I go.
either get out here or leave me be.
I
That
have a
room
question.
better be clean in the next 20 minutes. I have a busy schedule. Yeah.
Can my mask thing work on other people? If I like,
You don't know.
I can't disguise the whole party.
You cannot.
If I like try.
Not yet.
Oh god, my seat cover just popped off.
Okay, what are we doing?
Fix up a chair right now.
I'm gonna step a few feet to the side.
Okay. So you know invisibility
That's-
only lasts a minute, right?
No, it says an hour.
Does it?
Did it say a minute? That's an hour.
I think it is an hour, but
Is it an hour? Oh, concentration up to an hour. Never mind.
Me stealthy.
And I'm gonna see if his face kind of like follows.
As you move? No, it does not. He was just looking towards the sound. He's watching the door. As he groans softly and he looks back to the subject on his etherized up on his operating table.
I'm
They
going
are.
to look.
You're gonna look at them?
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna look at the
Look at the what?
map.
Map? You're invisible.
Map also? I don't know how.
All your equipment is invisible.
Oh, so you,
So the map is invisible.
I thought I could see the stuff that's.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
You open up the map, you look for the map, you can't see the map. You're like, shit.
Stuck in a rock and a hard place.
What else? I'm
If you
gonna
want to
look and
look at
see
the
if there's
map, you
any
have to drop your
doors.
invisibility.
I want to see if there's any doors nearby.
There is indeed a door.
I'm gonna. You guys shut the door again.
Most likely.
Oh,
Most likely. Oh,
There is another door.
let's see if they shut theirs yet.
I think Aura will shut their door.
Okay.
And Aura is just gonna listen.
Why don't we just jump this guy already? We don't really got much time, you know.
Yes.
There is a second door in the room. Lim.
A second door,
There is a
or like
second.
just
there,
one other door.
One other door than the one you came from.
Okay. Now I'm starting to wish I was a fighter.
Hmm.
That would be.
Do I know
Is
what
there
it's
stuff?
He's just
There's
wearing
stuff.
a white robe, right?
Yeah, is there?
Like a lab coat.
No, he's not. He's wearing scrubs.
Wow, how modern of him.
I look at Flick and Seraph like, what do you want to do with
Scrubs aren't
that?
that modern. It's a term.
Door.
It's modern because my mom scrubbed.
But not that modern. They're just pieces of. They're just pieces of
gonna-
washable cloth.
The big problem
I'm
is
gonna-
I really don't know where to.
I think
what
I
is
know.
the extractor? We need to find out what the extractor looks like.
Well, the only way I see in how getting it is through him. So, we either gotta get the info out of him, or find it in there.
Hey, hi, Jack.
Hello, Mega.
Sorry to interrupt, but are you ever gonna get back to Hill at the front door?
In a bit.
All right.
You're gonna be our exit.
See?
What do you guys want to do about the doctor inside?
I think we kill him. He's clearly evil.
As you were all standing at that door, by the way, all those black humanoid figures have been kind of just like surrounding you guys behind.
I just look at one of them.
They look back.
These things are creepy.
Is there a liquid in the injecting tools that, or if he's using any?
Yes, but it's not like something he's putting in. It's more like the sense of he's taking fluid out.
Taking.
I mean, if we're lucky,
It's bile and stuff.
If we're lucky,
So
we
what?
can probably convince him.
It's bile and stuff.
Which means
You don't know what bile is?
I'm not.
Basically, think of it like zit pus.
Okay.
No,
That's better.
that's also not what bile is.
Is it not?
No, it's really okay.
I have an idea.
It's something in your pancreas.
I am not a surgeon.
Have you played Left 4
am
have you-
not a
Not
sturgeon.
surgeon.
Have you played Left 4 Dead, Red?
No, I'm not played it. I know about it though.
Do you know about the item called Boomer Bile?
Oh, it's that stuff.
It helps with digestion. It's stored in your gallbladder.
So it's like acid.
It's
the
fatty
acid-
acid. It's fatty
It's
acid.
it's a fatty acid inside your stomach.
Not
Right.
your stomach, it's inside your
It probably would not.
I was more trying to give him an example of what it looks like, though.
It's brown.
Is it brown? I always thought it was more kind of like a tannish, yellowish color.
Such a suppression. Well, yeah, I guess it is a tannin. It is. Yeah, it's. You know banana. Think banana, but liquid. Liquid banana.
I have an idea.
Here's a stock
gonna
photo
use
of
my
file.
I'm gonna use my instruments ability. Of
You're gonna play music.
oh, yeah. I'm gonna do the spell that the instrument has. The dancing.
Liquid rotten banana.
Yeah, it's liquid rock.
I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Oto's.
Otto's irresistible dance.
Yeah, that thingy. They
Okay.
use all their movement and they dance in place.
Alright, you're playing the instrument.
You know, this is gonna almost
Yeah.
instantly give you away. Right?
I mean,
You
we're
can
gonna
use
push.
an instrument.
I was gonna do it, going inside sneakily and doing it to him.
There's no sneaky play. There is no sneaky casting magic. Unless you're
For a
sorcerer.
bard.
Hard.
Okay, you can certainly try.
Irresistible dance, that's a save.
Yep. What's your save DC?
And I'm hoping other people do other things too. You know.
What's your save DC?
16.
Ooh.
It says while holding this, I get a +2, so 18. So I don't think we added this to it.
+2.
You play-
Which instrument is
It
this?
says while holding the magic item one, I guess, that I got from Axel.
The magic item Flick, the loot that Flick started with.
Yeah.
I still don't know what it's called. Instrument? Is it an instrument of the bards, or what is it?
Reveler's Constitution?
Spell it.
R
Yeah.
E V E L E R
Found it.
C
Found it.
O N C.
They found it.
Yeah. While holding it, I get a +2 into my saving throw DC on my spells, guard spells.
That's a rare item.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
3 commons, 2 uncommons, 1 rare.
3 common, 2 uncommon.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
I can't remember. Did I do that? I swear I did that.
Yes. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So what is your so it gives a +2 to your spell save DC, and your spell save DC is currently what?
16, so it's now
16.
18.
So it's 18. Okay. So he is gonna pass because he rolled a natural 16 and his bonus is enough to at least meet that.
How about no? Slivery bards, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Get out of here.
Make sure to mark down your spell slot. Hold on. Let me try something. Stands for die.
Get that out of here.
Silvery Barbs is a first level spell. 'Cause
Reaction.
Of course it is.
Because of course it is. So, like, damn it.
Thank you, Sai, for showing me this.
A horribly broken first level spell, yes.
Yeah. It's a spell that is totally fair. Totally fair spell. That's a 6. No, he does not pass. As he starts, his foot starts tapping, and he loses control of his body. As he hears, "Log? I can't move. I'm stuck moving."
What is that melody?
As he starts kind of jimmying in place. Says, "I don't like this. EMT! EMT! EMT, call someone!"
I got the boogie fever. I can't stop dancing. What is that melody?
And Flick is playing his instrument as this happens, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that resolved the question.
This is concentration.
that was
So,
a
this is
question. I should've
concentration,
been out
so your enhance ability drops.
Yep.
As he
no.
goes, I have lost. Note: I have lost all. Log 18. I have lost all executive motor function. I am being forced to dance. Send help!
I walk in like, don't tell me you can't handle a little dance.
Who the hell are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
To get jiggy with it.
I have been forced to get jiggy with it.
If you're going to, okay, quick tip. If you're going to have a secret med lab inside the forest, check the windows.
Let's take a wisdom save. That's a fail.
Being forced to dance.
I locked the window, and I need the air sometime. I didn't think someone would be so disrespectful to go in through my airspace.
You're not a plane.
Who the hell are you? I don't even know you.
I'm a ninja.
Who we are is not something you need to know right now.
I'm a ninja.
However, we do want something, and we want to do a little experiment.
Stop whatever you're doing right now, and I will happily make sure you don't end up right open on the table. Like this. I don't like not controlling my body.
I mean,
Flick, let him go.
but he's doing the worm though.
Let him go.
Nah.
For now, we're talking.
Do I dare stop the spell?
Do you?
Let me
That's
ponder
your
that.
decision.
Let me ponder that over a nice meal of jambalaya.
He will roll a
dropped it.
success at this point. Okay.
I dropped it.
Okay.
I dropped it before he did. There's no way he should see now. I dropped it. You can't fire me. I quit.
You can't quit. I'm fired. Wait. You're fired.
You can't
Can't
fire me. Wait, how's it go?
You can't quit. You're fired.
You can't fire me. You're a frog.
You can't frog me. You're my wife.
Yeah. You're not my wife. I'm not your wife. You're my wife.
Oh, hey, honey. How was work?
Pretty good, but I quit my job.
You can't quit your job. You're fired. Anyway,
So let's say for now, let's be civil.
Okay, you have 12 seconds before I lose my shit. Because this is trespassing. And I don't do good with trespassers.
I like, quick, tell him. I pat Cyrus in the back. TK,
Yes.
I pat your back.
Get in there.
Okay, explain.
Explain why we're here.
Explain why you're here and what our intentions are.
Okay, so over in Rolf there is a evil jerkwad with the blood mist curse, who is effectively planning on spreading the blood mist curse to the entire city, if not even more. We are needing an extractor so we can effectively give the ability to see the blood mist curse to the whole city, so we can out Thorandric.
No idea who this Thorandric person is. All I know is I was forced to dance, and I'm a few intruders right here, and you guys are looking like great stress relief here in a second.
He's the one that created the blood mist.
Just to mention, this guy has no face. It is skinned off. His face is skinned off.
I do not
And even if we
to
did have something like that, I wouldn't have it. I work with dead people. Do you see any extractors for eyes or anything in here? I work with dead people. It is not my practice. And you are interrupting me. You're making everything dirty. You're not clean. You came from outside. You're not clean. Indeed. And initiative.
Shit.
Shit.
And we'll end it there.
Next time. You're not gonna let me do my
Oh yeah, let's go. I got it too.
But we're gonna end this part here.
Okay.
And we're gonna jump over to at the front with Hild. Okay. Hild, you're standing there. You watch as one of the EMTs come out, which are the small black figures. And they look at you through the door shakily.
Remember, put your initiative in the initiative chat.
They look up at you.
All right.
Are you holding something?
I am. I am holding the bag of feed and
It's the box.
the bag of feed and spackle.
Okay. You watch as they put their you watch as they look at you. They're just kind of staring at you and waiting.
I gestured for them to come outside.
They look at the
Why
chain
can't I
on
hear
the door. And they look at you and they look at the chain and they kind of pull on the door a little bit and it's chained up.
Why can I hear the Jeopardy music playing in the scene?
You watch it. They kind of open the door a little with the chain and they kind of squeeze their shoulder out and a bit of their head as they reach out. They kind of like reach out their arm. As they're really doing their best to force it as open as they can. So they put their arm towards you. Trying to take the package.
Alright.
Little grabby hand. What do you do?
Look, pal, you can either come outside so you can sign for this, or I can come in and sign for this.
They just look at you with their wide eyes. And they like kind of they squeeze back in. They seem to go over towards a desk. They they crawl under it, and they under it kind of ruffle through a drawer and come back with a quill. They come back with a quill and they kind of squeeze their arm back through the door and hold the quill.
All right. I'm going to approach the individual.
Yeah. They're very tremory and very... They're very scared looking. they're just watching you. They're maybe about
Alright.
5 feet tall.
All right. I will.
Berto, what did you roll for initiative?
I am going
put it in.
to grab them by the arm,
Uh-huh.
and you said there's only a chain holding the door.
There is a chain holding the door shut, and they are doing their best with their very limber figure to just kind of squeeze through any small gap they can make.
All right.
You grab their arm.
And I'm going to hold on, checking to see what I have. I'm going to use my pike, my regular pike, to try and break the chain.
Okay.
Because considering that there is a living being now opening the door, I would assume that the magic barrier is now down.
It isn't a barrier. It's just the class.
Oh, well, you get what I mean.
Okay. So you're going to grab it by the arm
Yeah.
and go for the metal chain.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit. First, I need you to roll a grapple. So roll to grab
All right.
versus its dex, which is not low.
All right. Well, thankfully, my athletics is not low either.
They rolled a natural 19, so that's not looking good.
I got a 21.
It's a meat. Heads or tails?
I'm gonna say tails.
Hey Google, flip a coin. It is heads. I'm sorry.
It's heads.
You do not grab its arm, but I will let you try to strike the chain.
All right.
Roll to hit.
All right. That's a 24.
24. That's good. As you strike the chain, you strike the chain and damage it a bit. You cause some weakness, but the door just gets closed very rapidly. So it's weakened. If someone was on the other side of this chain, you think they would have an easier time breaking it now.
All right.
Did we win yet?
And we will end it here.
All right.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm gonna
Berto rolled.
advance.
Berto rolled an initiative for whatever reason.
So until next time. Ugh.
Sweet dreams.
Good night.
Jambalaya.
And sweet dreams.